So David, we've rounded off pre-season today with a 2-2 draw against Stylybridge Celtic. What's your thoughts on the game today?
It's a decent game and the right game at the right time. Good intensity about it. I don't think there were anybody going through the motions of pre-season today. I think there was a real intensity. And I saw Stalybridge playing for time with 85 minutes on the clock, so they were obviously treating it seriously. It's exactly what I needed at this stage of pre-season. I thought we started well, should have been 2 or 3 up early doors. Then we stopped doing what we were being successful with and let them back into the game a little bit. But showed a lot of spirit to keep pushing, and thought it probably edged the second half. So no, good, probably a fair result, but a really good run out of this stage of pre-season.
Yeah, happy with that first 20 minutes. We like you said, we probably should have been 3-0 up. Some real intensity there. Happy with the way we came out the blocks in that one today.
Yeah, it really was. The movement was good. The quality of passing was good. The pace at which we moved the ball, which is a big thing, was good. I thought there was a difference between the first 20 and probably the next 15. We just slowed everything down a bit too much, and that didn't suit us. We need to be intense. That's something we're hammering in to the players at the moment.
And it rounds off a pretty decent pre-season. Happy with it overall?
Yeah, I think we got the games right in terms of the teams that we were looking at, and I think we got some good trialists in at the right, and we got rid of them at the right time so we could start to focus in. And the last 2 games, Hyde and Stalybridge, have been a good test as we funnel into the season. I think overall we're better than where we were this time last year. It was probably a year ago to the day pretty much when we played Stalybridge. I thought we got bullied a bit that day. I thought they were by far the better side. I thought today we held our own much better. And we still Shane Killick and Nicky Clee missing, so we've still got more quality and experience to come back into the side. So no, I'm very pleased. I think we're in a good position. I think we're in good shape. I think the squad's strong. The young lads who signed this week showed the worth again today. So I think we're starting to get a bit of depth as well, which is good.
On the young lads, quick word on Jackson Maguire. I think last 2 games he's come on, nearly scored in this one. He scored a couple of weeks ago as well. Yeah. He's done himself the world of good there.
He just needed a bit of confidence. So in his first couple of games for us, I thought he just played everything a little bit too simple. He was probably playing 5-yard passes and letting somebody else take responsibility to do things rather than go and play in his game. And I just talked to him and said, "You're here for a reason, and go and express yourself. Get forward. We give our fullbacks license." And he's jumps on that. He was underlapping to score from inside the 18-yard box at Chadderton. He got into the box and was unlucky not to score on Tuesday night. He created the corner that the goal came from today. And he's physical, actually for a 17-year-old, he's physically mature, he's quick, he's strong, he's quite aggressive in the tackle. He's got stuff to learn. I mean, he's 17, he's his first taste of men's football, and we've got a dual reg lined up with a Manchester League club for him to go out and get some experience, but I think he's one to watch for the future.
And it get to the end of pre-season, puts you in a position where it feels like you've got more or less 2 players for every position at the moment, give or take.
Yeah, there's a few people double hatting. People who can play more than one position. I think Will Shepherd's a good example of that. Midfield or right back. Jack Grundy obviously covers all across the back 4. So we have got people who can play multiple positions. But given the size of the squad I want to carry, it's important we have that. And it gives us real competition. There aren't very many players. I'm studying now thinking that they're definitely in the team at Workington, and that's a good place to be. It causes headaches and there's some difficult conversations to be had in the week, but it's a squad game. Over the course of 40 plus games this season, all the players will play a massive role, and I think they know that, and I think that's why players were happy to commit.
That was going to be my next question, was how hard is it to pick your team for next week, given every time you give someone a chance they step up?
It's very hard, and you look at Will Shepherd, I think he's been excellent throughout pre-season. He's picked up an ankle knock, so that rules him out of the opener. That then creates an opportunity, and Joe Rothwell and Jack Grundy both played well today. So yeah, there aren't really very many positions where I know who's starting, which is great. I want that. You need that competition within the squad, and it's a good group and they're good mates and they get on, but this has to be that healthy competition. And
looking forward to just getting underway. Proper competitive football, you can't really beat it.
Yeah, I feel pre-season's been maybe a week too long. I talked to Hyde's manager, and Nicky was saying the same thing. He felt a little bit long this year, and I think it was because the National League started earlier and the county started early, and actually to try and get friendlies was quite difficult. You had to go early with some teams, so it does feel like we've probably been a week longer than I would have liked, and I think we're all over pre-season. But this week we can start really focusing on Workington, Linux and Macclesfield. Those 3 games come quickly on top of each other, so there's work to do this week. A bit of stuff on shape and system and how we want to play, and some work on set pieces I want to go through. But yeah, I'm happy to be getting things underway. Really focused on something that means something.
Thanks, David.
Cheers, Nathan.